and I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right, cool. You got it, Gary.
Yeah, yeah. Just everybody, thank you for tuning in, man. I mean, this path that I've been on, it hasn't been easy. There's been some tough times. There's been some ups and some downs. But I'm glad I got through it. Pushed through it. With the support. From family and from friends, and a lot of tough choices and decisions on my part that I had to make to really to turn my life around. But I'm grateful that I made them. And I only knew one way of living for such a long time. And it just got to the point where, um, I just started to question and ask myself, like, is this it? Like, is this all that life has to offer? Like, there has to be something more to this life. There has to be some type of meaning to it all. And you know what I mean? I'm glad I did, and I made that choice, and I asked the Lord for His guidance and for His, for His protection, and He showed me a whole different way of living, a whole different way of life, and I'm grateful. I'm extremely grateful for that. I met a lot of good people along the way that I can call my friends. I can call
All
my
right, Gary,
support.
I'm back. I'm back. I just
Yeah.
checked out the audio on TikTok. The audio is a little bit off right now, but I'm not sure
Yeah.
what's causing it. But I got to figure it out later, just because we're short on time. You being in the day room, and
Yeah.
we got some people
Yeah.
up here. We got a bunch of new names you might not recognize from TikTok. Like we got
Yeah.
we got Lucy Gallego. She puts you look younger.
Thank you.
Then we got Queen. She put happy birthday. Let me see. We got Eastsider. He puts Órale saludos from Colonia Chiques. Tell the homeboy I said happy birthday.
Thank you. I appreciate that, man. I really do. It means a lot. Thank you so very much. Yeah. Prison. They say prison preserves you. Been here since so long. They say that's what they say. Hey.
And then we got Inked Up Queen. She put some emojis. She put handsome. Woo Gary. You're man. You're
Yeah.
yep, yep. And then Jessica Nunez puts sending positive vibes. Stay strong. And then
Thank you. Thank you.
he's so good looking, along with a good mindset. There it is. Ahí está.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I mean, yeah. I mean, I know I'm here. I'm pushing. I'm pushing and striving for a better life, for a better existence, man. I mean? And I'm on the right path. I strongly believe that I'm on the right path. That the choices that I'm making, are the right ones. It's kind of scary at times. It is because a lot of us, including myself, are fearful of the unknown. But I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm looking forward to to the excitement of it all. To go out there and and living life, man. Living life the right way, doing the right thing. Loving on people, respecting people the right way, and And I just I'm doing it in here, and I just can't wait till it rolls over so I can get out there and do it out there. Amongst everybody.
That's right. That's right. And do you mind if I put your contact information on the getting on TikTok, just in case somebody wants to reach out to you?
No, absolutely. Please, by all means, if anybody wants to talk, everyone wants to reach out, and yeah, I'm here. I'm always up to meeting new people, making new friends. I have no problem with that.
That man, that's why I like, man. Gary's always great, positive, always a pleasure to speak to whenever you do come on. And for those of you that are new, we actually have a YouTube channel, and the name of the YouTube channel is at CollectCallFrom, and you could check out Gary's life journey, from all the way from a child up to where he's at now in his life. Um, Gary's been down for quite some time. He has a P number. So
Yeah.
just if you're familiar with the numbers in the California state system, that's a late '90s number right there.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. You ain't lying. Sometimes it's a trip, like especially now, like my birthday today, I woke up thinking about a lot of things, a lot of things were just came coming to mind, and I'm very fortunate that I could share it with my friends. I'm very fortunate that I can share it.
This is Global
This call is
Telly.
now being
You have a
recorded.
prepaid call from Silas Johnson.
An incarcerated individual at
So
the
can you hear the
Centinela
phone
State
ringing?
Prison, Centinela, California. This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded. You have a prepaid call. You will not be charged for this call. To accept this call, say or dial 5 now. Thank you for using Global Tel Link.
Yeah, good.
Hello,
Hello?
hello, Silas.
Yeah, hey.
All right. So now we're actually we're on a video call and we got a phone call. So it's simultaneously connected. We got Silas on the line calling in. Did you hey Silas, did you wish Gary a happy birthday already?
Yeah, I did. I did actually. Yeah, well, I caught him when he hot off the press when he came out and called him over to my door. I know he probably thought thought it was somebody trying to bug him for, to get some cleaner or something. Yeah, I did. I gave him a shout out, said happy birthday to him, man.
That's right. That's right, man. Hey, this is man. That's why I love this technology now. You know, the stuff that we could do. With you guys, behind the walls, man, we got access to you, 24/7. Like last night, I'm not sure if any of you guys caught the live that we had going on with Silence last night, but man, definitely, putting out a lot of good information out there.
Yeah, I heard about it.
Yeah,
As
yeah.
I was saying, being able to spend my birthday right now with my friends that I made in here, I'm blessed, man. I'm grateful. You know what I mean? Silas is a real good friend of mine, man. He's helped me out a lot, I'm pretty sure I helped him out a lot, and I'm grateful, to be around people who really care, man, who really, when they say, hey, Gary, happy birthday, man, I can tell that it's genuine and they mean it, and it means a lot to me, man. It really does. It means a lot to me.
Man, yep. Man, Gary. So I know it's about to cut off right now. Do you want to go ahead and give us a call back?
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
hopefully the audio gets better because I'm not sure. I got so much stuff going on over here. I'm not sure why your voice level is kind of low. But hopefully right now when you call back, it figure fix itself. It fixes itself.
Okay,
Cause
okay,
yep.
okay. All right, I'll call you back.
All right,
Yeah,
cool,
he
cool.
was
All
a
right, cool.
little low,
All right.
but he
Go go
was a
go ahead.
little
Go
low,
ahead.
but at the end I could hear him. His volume came up.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, it did actually. At the end, it came up a little bit.
Mhm.
Yeah, I was telling Andy this morning that it was kind of wild last night. Like all the different spots. It was pretty cool, to kind of be able to go to different venues, to different platforms. That was pretty dope.
Yep. Yeah. It was. It was. It's something that's a little bit different, So I was before I had a hard time, keeping up with all these calls and whatnot. Now it's a little bit harder, uh, 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 doing both of these platforms at the same time. All right, here we go. We got Gary calling back in.
All right.
All right, and we're connected. We're back on.
Hey, hello.
Yeah. Hello.
All right,
Hello.
we're back on. Cool. Yeah, we're back on. Hey, yeah, man, and my family came up this weekend too from on Sunday for my birthday, man. I was really blessed to have that visit, and I had a great time out there, man. My mom, my sister, my brother-in-law, everybody came up, and man, I get those once a year, and I really look forward to them, man. And just to see them out there, take a picture, just be out there for a couple hours with them, and man, I had a great time, man. I really loved it. I had a blast. I really loved it.
Hey, guys. So they're asking
Yeah.
what prison is this? You guys want to go ahead and let them know what prison this is
Yeah,
at?
yeah, Centinela State Prison.
Uh,
Hey,
Delta Yard, Centinela State Prison.
Javi
Right.
Ever come out, or did he stay in his
Yeah, he
room
did.
today?
He did. He's sitting right here next to me. He did make it out finally.
Eh,
He accidentally locked himself in, so we had to get him out. I thought he just said, no, I'm cool, but yeah, he accidentally locked himself in, so we had to get him out.
Man, he should have been able to pop the door himself. He should have not needed any help.
He's out. He's right here. Yeah.
Hey, there's Inked Up Queen. She wants me to let you know that she's gonna be adding you up to the Getting Out app. So be on the lookout.
I will. I will. I will. I look forward. I look forward to that. I look forward to hearing from you. Look forward to conversing, and you know what I mean.
Yeah. Oh man, you know what? Sorry, and I just looked over at the YouTube chat. We got
Yeah.
Marlene wishing you a happy birthday, cuz. We got
Yeah.
Johnny Alvarez. What up, homeboy?
Yes.
Good to see you.
Johnny, what's up, man? What's up, man? Me and Johnny go back. That's a real good friend of mine. We go back a long ways. What's up, bro? You know,
Uh,
hey, thank you for everything, bro. I got that. Thank you, man. I really do appreciate it, man. It's good to hear from you after all these years, man. It really is.
we got and he also puts happy birthday, Gary. Marlene puts Gary. My mom said to tell you happy birthday and that she loves you. Wendy Martinez, good morning and happy blessed birthday, Gary.
Thank you, thank you. I really do appreciate it. Thank you guys very much. It means a lot. It really it does. this is this is the first birthday I spent. You know, I mean, on this. You know, like you said earlier, the technology, man, the things we can do nowadays. You know, it's exciting. You know, it's exciting. You know, it's still new to me, but you know, I mean, I'm glad that it's here. Glad that I'm able to do this today on my birthday. You know,
Well,
it's cool stuff.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
And Marlene said the volume's
let's
low.
make
Yeah,
this
Marlene,
birthday wish
the
for your
volume is
last
low.
birthday in here.
Yeah, on my end, I have it all the way up. I turned it all the way up. You know,
Yeah,
on my end.
I don't. It's
Yeah,
not on your end. It's on my end. Just because
yeah,
I was rushing. That's why I like to use the other phone, the SG9. But man,
yeah.
I don't even know. Like I got so many phones, Gary. I don't even know where the hell I put it. I must have put it in a super
Yeah,
safe place because I have no recollection of
yeah.
where the hell I put that phone at.
It'll come to you. It'll come to you probably later on this day. Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, it'll come to you. That's how it usually happens, right? You put something away, like okay, I know it's right here, and then you forget about it, and then yeah, it'll come back to you.
I probably left it charging because I was gonna be using it. You know what? Would you mind and
Yeah,
have a conversation with Silas while I look for that phone so like that I could bring up the audio back to its normal standards because it's really low on my end. And Marlene mentioned that it's low on YouTube, so
Silas, you there? Silas, you still there?
he should be.
Yeah, I'm right here, bro.
Oh, what's up, bro?
I'm right here.
Hey, what's happening? Hey, so what's
Man,
up?
I
Hey,
I was saying hopefully this birthday wish is for this to be your last birthday up in here, man.
no, no, absolutely, man. That's what man. That's the plan, bro. Hopefully, this will be the last birthday that I spend in prison, man. Come next year. Hopefully, I'm out there. I'll probably be in a transitional housing, but at least I'll be out there. You know, I'll be out there, bro.
Yeah.
Just looking.
Have you pop on
Hey,
have you pop on for a second and bless the little people in here.
no, no, no. I won't, man. I can't. You know what I mean? This is my community, bro. Like, I know, I mean, like every single one of you guys, including yourself, have been a big part of my change, of my recovery, bro. And I can't forget. Once I get out, I can't forget about my community that I built in here. You know what I mean? I can't. So I'm gonna do everything in my power, everything that I can to come back in here and to assist the guys. To help out. Either it's hooking up with one of these organizations. ARC or JRJI, hooking up with one
This
of them,
call
coming
and
back
your
in
telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
and just helping out the guys, bro.
Yeah,
You know what I
absolutely.
mean? That's my plan. That's what I want to do. And man, 'cause I can't forget about you guys, Silas. I can't forget about you, bro. You know what I mean? Literally, I can't, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was telling Jesse the other day, like the
Yeah.
lifer community that we have in here is so unique. It's unlike anything that I've ever been a part of, and I mean, all of us we're gonna take all of this with us.
No, absolutely, bro. Because we build a relationship. You know what I mean? Not only a community, but each and one of us has our own relationship with each other. You know what I mean? And I think it's a great thing, man. I think it's an awesome thing. You know? And
Yeah,
me personally, I can't. That's not something that I can just easily forget. You know what I mean? Easily just walk away from without looking back. No, I can't do that, bro. I can't do that. I mean, once you form
it,
that relationship, that friendship with someone, it's no, I can't do that. You know what I mean? It's something you gotta cherish, and I do. I really do. I cherish. You know what I mean? I cherish because you come on, Silas. You know me. I don't mess with a lot of people. It's the same way you do. We don't talk. We don't mess with a lot of people. You know what I mean? We keep our little circle tight. You know what I mean? And with people who are on the same path, man, and I can't forget that.
Yeah, man. I mean, the interactions that you have, that you got to make them meaningful, you know. And Gary and James and I were talking about the other day about all of the fellas. Once everybody is liberated, getting together and having a lifers lunch, like a
No,
bunch of fellas together,
that's an awesome idea. Yep, I'm up for that. I am up for that. Well, no, once we all get out, you know what I mean? It's not a matter of if, it's just a matter of when. Yeah, I'm up for that. You know, I am up for that.
Yeah, we need to start make a new tradition. You know what I mean? Make it annual
Exactly.
tradition.
Exactly, bro. Exactly, like a reunion of sorts. A reunion of sorts. You know?
Yeah.
Exactly. You know, it's just like my family. They're having a reunion this month, I believe, on the 21st or I believe it was the 21st or 27th this month. You know what I mean? It's like a family reunion. Everybody getting together. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what it's all about, man. That's what it's
Yeah.
about.
No, absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely, bro. Yeah. So how's everything going with you? Are you good?
Hey,
It's beautiful, man. I got
Yeah.
my wife's birthday coming up tomorrow, so you guys are back to back.
Amen.
So
Amen.
I'm
Happy
just
birthday, man.
getting
Yes,
ready
sir.
for
Yes,
that.
sir. Happy birthday. Amen, man. That's a good thing. I think James is back. I don't know.
yeah.
I thought I heard him.
Yeah.
So
James, you back?
I'm back. I tracked the phone down. It was between
Oh,
the
you found it.
cojines. It was between the it was on the couch, hidden in between.
Yeah.
I was calling it, so I was able to track it down. So on the next one, when you call me back, Gary, hopefully
Yeah.
this should fix the audio on it, and
Okay.
like that the audience, they could get a better
Yeah.
better experience here. And also, I want to read out some more comments, for you. We got
Yeah.
Frisco Lamas, Gary, happy birthday, homie, and I send my saludos that and love and respect to all the guys. We also got Righteous Monkey. Oh snap! Happy birthday, bro.
Hey, good looking, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you so very much, man. Thank you for tuning in and for listening. You know what I mean? For your kind words and for your support. I really do appreciate it.
Yeah. If you want, can you call me at the SG9 so I could plug it in and we could get some
Okay,
better
cool.
better audio over here on the
Yeah.
other phone and,
Yeah.
I'll swap them out really quick.
Okay, cool. Okay, I'll go ahead and hang up and I'll call you back at the other one.
All right, cool. Sounds good. Hey, thank
All
you,
right.
Gary.
You're welcome.
All right, Silas.
Yes, sir.
Hey,
Right here.
so are you running on fumes today? How is it? How is it today? Because I know we stayed up late last night.
I am. I didn't get to sleep until after 1:30, and I popped up at 6 o'clock, and I hurry up and got washed up, got dressed for breakfast, and man, I came back and thought I was gonna take like a little nap, and ended up calling Annie, and we talked until she began work today, and man, I just downed a cup of coffee, and I don't know how long this is gonna last. I got class at 2 o'clock, so I'm in dangerous air right now.
Man, you gotta keep on pushing, Silas. You got no choice.
Yeah, yeah. I'll probably get another cup in me about 12:45, 1 o'clock, and we'll see how it goes. I can run until 5 o'clock. I got it. I got it.
That's right. That's right. And what's going on out there in the day room? What are the fellas? Are they out? People hanging out, playing games. What's going on out there?
Actually, it's pretty empty. It's like a ghost town during the weekdays because you have a lot of people in the building who are in vocation. We have four different vocations here. We have welding, we have auto body, small engine repair, and auto mechanics. So you have all of the people who are enrolled in vocation. You have
You have 60 seconds remaining.
1, 2, and 3 in GED. You have clerks, people who are at work in the kitchen. So yard crew. So it's pretty much. I mean, there are probably I wouldn't even say there were 20 people out here. I'm looking at 4 or 5 on this side of the day, 6 of us on this side of the day room, and maybe probably another 6 or 7 on the other side. It's pretty empty in here.
Oh, okay, okay, yeah, that makes sense. People are holding down jobs, going to vocational school and things of that nature. So yeah, it would make sense that there's not that many people, in the day room right now.
Yeah, that's why the reception is pretty good right now. As soon as 7 and 8 o'clock comes for night day room, they're gonna be like vampires sucking up the signal.
Sure, yeah, you might as well take advantage of it, right? Gary,
Absolutely,
can you hear Gary?
absolutely.
Gary just called in. Oh, hello, Gary. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Shit, I can't hear you. Let me see. Let me put the volume up right here. Let me see. Oh, here. Okay, Gary.
Yes.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Hello?
this is way better, Gary. Yep,
Perfect. Perfect. That'll work.
yep,
Good.
yep.
Hey,
Let me. I'm gonna put you back on the TikTok over here so they could take a look at you.
okay.
All right, all right. Sorry, yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I like using this phone here because this one it works way
Yeah.
better. Let me get you on.
This is
Yeah.
Global Tel Link. You have a prepaid call from
Yeah.
an incarcerated individual at the Centinela State Prison, Centinela, California. This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded. You have a prepaid call. You will not be charged for this call. To accept this call, say or dial 5 now.
5. Oh, I gotta press 5. Hold up, hold up.
To refuse, hang up now or stay.
This call is now
Thank you
being
for
recorded.
using Global Tel Link.
All right, hello, hello.
Hello.
All right, I'm back.
Okay, so
No.
all right,
Yes.
so now we can hear. Man, you sound nice. Like you sound like you're right next to me, Gary. Both of you sound
Better.
Yeah,
It sounds better.
way better.
That'll work.
Yep, yep, yep.
Yeah. That'll work. That'll work. Hey.
Hey,
Yeah.
Javi has to make an appearance over here for our followers over here on YouTube. He's over there, like staying on the
Yeah.
cut.
Yeah. He's on the phone right now. He's right here on the phone next to me talking.
That's why he's talking. Nobody. He's acting. He's acting. So he's
I don't think he's that good of an actor. I don't think he's that good of an actor. Yeah. I don't think. I think it's an actual person on the other end. Hey. Oh man.
man, Gary. So
Hey.
so hey, so what do you got? Any
Yeah.
special plans for today? What do you got? What do you got going
No,
on?
I mean, no, just I'm just working a little while ago, just working and just nothing planned. I'm probably gonna go to the yard in the afternoon a little bit, go get some sunshine, maybe get a tan, work on my tan a little bit. Yeah, but that's it, man. I mean, nothing much, nothing much. You know, I texted, my people already, they texted me happy birthday, and I told them thank you. It's like they're giving me shout out to her happy birthday, and thank you everybody. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, just nothing special, man. Just here, nothing special.
Okay,
Yeah,
and just to let everybody
yeah,
on TikTok know, I can actually, yeah, I could see your comments. My apologies. It's just, I'm jumping in between YouTube and, trying to reset up this phone and stuff. So it's not that I'm ignoring the messages, but yeah, okay, yeah. Thank you for confirming that you
yeah,
guys could hear him. You guys could hear him better.
yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, but yeah, just I'm just here, bro. Just taking it easy, just taking it easy. Hey, I was telling my sister, right? They got, they all pitched in. Me, my family and my friends, they all pitched in, and they got me a package, man. I got me a pair of jeans for the first time in like 20 years, bro. I put them on, and it felt weird putting on a pair of jeans. In over 20 years, it just felt, like man. I had to get used to the idea. I had to get used to it. I was tripping out with that. Like man, like I just can't believe I got a pair of jeans. Hey,
Hey, which kind?
yeah,
You got Levi's, right? Which ones did you get?
yeah, I got Levi's. I got Levi's, not the Cholo pants. I didn't get the Cholo ones. I didn't get the Cholo ones. I didn't get the Cholo pants. No, I got the stonewashed ones, like the light blue ones, the stonewashed ones. Eh, literally, I came out to day room, and I had my shoes on, my Levi's, my Nike shirt, and and my watch on. Like for the first time in like so many years, like I
This
wasn't wearing
call
any
and your
state clothes.
telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
I wasn't wearing any state clothing. Like nothing was stayed on that I had on. Down from the boxers to the socks. And it just felt, for a brief moment, it didn't feel like I was in prison. It felt just for that brief moment, man, for that hour or two, felt like I was free. just not wearing any state clothing. Like it's been a long time. I don't think I've ever been like that in prison, you know. But it was a great feeling, and it reinforced, you know, I mean, my drive, what I'm doing to get out of prison, you know, to continue in my change and my recovery to get out. Like this is what waits for me out there, you know what I mean? You know, all of this feeling, and I'm pretty sure there's more out there waiting for me. You know what I mean? And, man, I just can't wait. You know what I mean? I just can't wait, man. It was a beautiful thing.
Man, yep.
Yeah,
I'm sure. Like having clothes. Just like you said. Just the
yeah.
regular clothes from the street. It makes a huge difference of how somebody could feel, right?
Exactly. It does. It does. You know what I mean? It really does. It really does. You know what I mean? Especially the man behind them, or especially the person behind it. You know, and man, it just, you know, what I mean, it's a different feeling. So I hope, I'm really hoping that that's the reason why they're allowing us to get these type of clothing now, so it can allow us to feel this way, allow us to change our thoughts and change our beliefs and get out of prison and not come back. You know, hopefully there's more to it. You know, and because I mean, I felt it. You know, what I mean, I was living that experience for a brief moment. You know, and it was just, like, man, I got to get out of prison. You know what I mean? And the way for me to get out of prison is to continue on this path of change and recovery. You know what I mean? To stay away from the bullshit, to stay looking forward. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And to my family, to my friends, to my support. You know what I mean? To people out there, to the life out there. Because being in prison, you know what I mean? I wouldn't wish this upon nobody. You know what I mean? I wouldn't wish prison upon nobody. But unfortunately, we made some choices and decisions in our life where we have to take responsibility for them, and I mean, and own up, and make, pay for it. You know what I mean? Pay for the consequences to our actions. You know what I mean? But once we're done with that, you know what I mean? Once we're done with that, once we're done with our sentence and we're right with the house again, you know what I mean? We can get out and we can do the right thing and not come back, man. Not come back. Just go out there and live life, man. Because life's beautiful. Life's a great thing, man. And it's just so much to be thankful for. There's so much to live for out there.
Sorry, Gary, I
Yeah,
had you on mute over here. I'm actually doing. I was recording the screen so I could send you
yeah,
a video of exactly how what it looks like to be on TikTok.
yeah, yeah. See, this is the first two. Look at new experience. First thing, new experience. There's a lot of things I haven't done in my life, and I look forward to doing them. You know what I mean? It's just, it's new new things. It's crazy how some will probably be like, "Man, you're 44 years old. You haven't experienced none of this." Actually, I haven't. I've been here since I was 17. I haven't experienced a lot of things. There's been a lot of things that I haven't done, and I want to do them. Just like I was telling my friend the other day, like, man, I want to go skydiving. Like, I like this, just the thought of it is, what I mean, like, I want to go skydiving. Like, I really want to jump out of a plane and go skydiving. Like, it's something I want to do. I think it'll be exciting. I think it'll just be fucking awesome.
Yeah, you know what? I've never been skydiving,
Yeah,
and I don't think I'll ever do it just because just the
yeah.
risk is not worth it for me. But it does look like an
I'm
exciting
Hey,
time.
it just
I'm
looks
with you
exciting,
there,
bro.
James. I have an inherent fear of heights, and I think living on the top tier is about as adventurous as I want to get.
That's it. Oh, no, we're going together, Silas. I'm about to push you off the plane.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'll be
man.
waiting down there for you at the bullseye, right down there, man.
Yeah, those are things I want to do. Like, I really want to do things like that. I mean, I want to travel. I want to go rock climbing. I want to, man. What I mean? There's just a lot of things that I want to do, man, that I haven't done. Right?
Hey Gary, so
Yeah,
sorry, Marlene just
yeah,
she wants me to read some of the messages right here on YouTube,
yeah.
and we got a message from Big Hit, uh,
Oh,
and,
yeah,
and he puts
yeah.
happy birthday Gary, wish you the very best day possible, little Henry. I'm at work,
Thank you.
but I have
I
to say
appreciate that,
happy
bro.
birthday. I sent
I
you
appreciate
a
that, bro.
card as well, big dog.
I appreciate that. That's another friend, man. That's another friend of mine. I haven't, what I mean? Thank you, bro. I really do appreciate it, man. God bless you. Stay up, man. Keep pushing.
All right, and I think I got all the messages from the tube. So if I miss anything, Marlene, just let me know, and I'll double back and
Yeah, oh, she gonna be on you. She gonna be on you.
and Marlene is she's good people, man. I
Oh, she
appreciate
is.
everything that she does, for us
Yeah.
over here, and for you over there on your side.
Yeah, she does a lot for me, bro. She really does. I mean, she's really in my corner 100%, man. And I'm grateful to have her. I mean, she really does a lot for me, and I'm grateful to have her.
Yep, yep, yep. Hey, oh,
Yeah.
we got a Liceman. The
Yeah.
Liceman is up in
Oh,
he's up in
Iceman,
the
what's up,
TikTok.
dude? What's happening? How you doing, bro? Hey,
And Marlene puts that they're
What's
gonna
up,
be.
Lights, man?
hey, hello?
That's right. Yep, yep. Shout out to Liceman. But Marlene put on here that when you get out, they're gonna be taking you to Hawaii. No more pictures. No more looking at pictures. You're gonna be actually there.
That's one place I want to go to, bro. Hawaii, Catalina. I never been to Catalina. Everybody's been to Catalina, right? Everybody's been to Catalina. Like, I know I've been to Catalina. I never been there. I want to go there. You know what I mean? I want to go there. Hey, I want to be able to go to
I've never
Magic
been
Mountain. I
to.
want to be able to go to. Hey, you never been? Hey,
We
hey,
can put off. You can take somebody else with you skydiving, and we can take a boat ride to Catalina.
there you go. There you go. Hey, I wanna be able to go to Magic Mountain and get in, and I get turned away because I look like a gang member. I want to be able to go to Magic Mountain. Hey,
Man.
yeah, hey, you know, like fuck, man. Those little things, man. Just those little pleasures in life, man. Yeah, we gotta go to Catalina, Silas. We gotta go, man. Literally, we gotta take a trip out there, bro. You know what I mean? I heard it's a nice island. I've seen pictures. We gotta go though, bro. Seriously, we have to go.
Yeah, I got. I have pictures in my cell when my pops went out there a few times. So
Yeah,
yeah, I got
yeah,
I got the visual. Now I just need the
yeah,
experience.
yeah. Exactly, exactly. We gotta go, bro. We gotta go, especially Hawaii too, man. Like I've saw so many pictures of family and friends going to Hawaii, and it's just like, man, like one day I'm gonna be right there next to the ocean on them rocks, taking a picture. You know what I mean? At sunset on the beach. Chilling. Hey,
Hey Gary,
yeah.
would you
What's up?
mind? Would you mind? We have we have we have. Let me see right here. I don't wanna. So I
Yeah,
have Inked Up Queen right here. Would you mind
yeah.
telling us what prison you're in?
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
Your full name
What happened?
and your booking number. Would you mind just speaking out your booking number, your full name and the prison, just in case somebody
Yeah,
wants to look you up, they're able to find you on the Getting Out app.
yeah, yeah. And Gary Basua, BASUA, P00894. I'm in Centinela on D Yard. Is is that it? Is that all you need?
Yeah, and then I want to read out some other
Yeah,
messages from YouTube over here. We got
yeah.
Rosie, happy birthday, sunshine.
Oh
The
yeah.
Lord bless
Hey,
you.
what's up, bro? Hey, how you doing? Thank you. Hey,
And we also got Reggie, love you brother, just tapping in.
yeah, yeah. That's my sister right there. Thank you so very much, man. I had a great time on Sunday. Really did. Thank you guys for coming up, man.
And just to confirm, yes, Inked Up Queen is going to be P00894. That is
Eight nine
Gary's.
four.
Yep, that is
Yeah,
Gary's
that's my
booking
book
number.
number.
Yep, yep, yep.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Hey,
And do you want to
what's
switch
up?
up? You want to switch up positions with
Yeah,
Silas now? And
yeah, yeah. Absolutely, absolutely. I'll go ahead. I'll hit you up right now.
okay. All right. Cool.
All right, brother.
Perfect. All right. Cool.
All right,
Thank you.
brother. All right.
All right. Sounds good.
All right. Hello.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. So
Yeah. So you wanted us to swap out?
yeah, yeah. Swap up. We'll give you some. We'll give you some screen time over here. And then two, I'm not
All right.
sure if Javi is available, becomes available, and we'll get a video visit with him, before day room's over.
Okay. All right. Bet. Do you want me to let Gary get on with you before?
Uh, another video visit or on the phone call?
No, on the phone call.
Yeah, yeah. If he wants to call up, he could call up, or whatever way you guys want to do it. I'm good with it.
Okay. I think he's calling right now.
Oh,
He's calling right now, and
okay,
go ahead.
okay. So if you want, we could disconnect this call because it might affect it from his call coming in.
Okay.
All right. All right. So and two, if you look on the screen right there, I got the Gary's information right there on the screen, and it shows the prison he's at, and and all his details and whatnot. Let me look at make sure I didn't miss any of the messages right here. My apologies. It's just I'm doing multiple things at once. It's not that I'm trying to put off any of these messages, but I'm a one man operation over here. So I'm trying as best as I can, and yeah. So right now we're just waiting. We're just waiting for somebody to either call in or video visit, and as soon as that comes in, then we'll go ahead and continue. But hey, Miss Vero 559, I see you're on fumes. Just kidding. Was a great topic, and that was last night, right when we were speaking with um, with Silas, and I'm going back through the messages over here. And right now, when he calls back, I'll go ahead and try to read some of these messages off to him. El Iceman is typing in from work, man. Hey, keep your eyes on the T-bone steak, El Iceman.
This is
This
Global
call is now
Telling.
being
You
recorded.
have a prepaid call from
Gary.
an incarcerated individual at the Centinela State Prison, Centinela, California. This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded. You have a prepaid call. You will not be charged for this call. To accept this call, say or dial 5 now. Thank you for using Global Tel Link.
All right. Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, I'm back.
Hey, so tell Silas to call to the or do the video visit at the SG9 phone.
Oh, hey, Silas. He said do the SG9 one. He found it. He found the SG9 phone. Okay, I let him know.
Okay, yeah, no, that's how we were able
Yeah,
to get the video.
he's doing it right now.
That's how we were able to get that good audio quality because I had found it earlier on when I had asked you to
Yeah.
call back.
Yeah, he's doing it right now. He's doing it right now. Hey. Hey, James.
Yeah, yeah,
Hey.
yeah.
I'm probably gonna have to go back to work in a little bit. So if I don't stay on long, my bad, bro. I'm working right now. I gotta go back to work.
Oh, hey, Gary playing hooky, man.
Yeah, I know. I know. It's already gonna be 10:30, so I gotta go get everything before Dave and we call at 11. Hey.
Yeah, yep. All right, so we got
Yeah. He's doing it right now. Silas is doing it right now.
so yeah, we got him. We got Silas on now.
All right.
All right, Silas, and do you want to go ahead and introduce yourself if there's anybody new that's not familiar with you?
Hey, what's up, everybody out there? This is Silas M. Johnson. I'm a 46-year-old African American male that's serving a 24 to life sentence for first degree robbery and second degree murder. I was a gang member for approximately 20 years of my incarceration before I decided to leave all of that behind and invest in my education and reunification with my family. And so that journey brought me here to Delta Yard, where I'm taking advantage of rehabilitative opportunities and secondary educational opportunities, and just rebuilding my bonds with my family and my friends, and building connections like these. I'm an author and poet of a poetry book titled "The River's Light in the Barren Tunnel: Elegies and Effigy," and so that's me. A little bit about myself.
And you know what? We got a message right now here for Gary. Just want to let him know that that Inked Up Queen added him to the Getting Out app, and to check on his app to make sure that he got her message.
All right, I'll do that. I'll do that.
All right, cool,
That's
cool.
right.
Thank you, Gary. So last night, me and Silas were on for about we're on for about two hours last night, and
Yeah.
man, we had some great conversations about relationships in prison.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It may
Well.
have been a little bit more than 2 hours. Like went in overtime last night. Yeah, but we definitely
Yeah.
had some pretty
I
good
was asleep.
conversations.
I was asleep when you guys were on.
Yeah,
I
man,
was
we
asleep.
definitely had some good conversations, and the viewers were incredible with their engagement, man. It was really fun. I really appreciated that, man. It was really refreshing to build with everybody out there. So thank all you guys for tuning in, and for those of you who didn't, yeah, it's something you don't want to miss. Late night hype.
That's right. Brought to you
Absolutely.
by Silas Johnson.
Yeah, for
Absolutely.
for 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 clerical purposes, we're gonna do Silas M. Johnson.
Oh, there it is. Silas M. Can't
There
forget
you
the
go.
M.
There you go.
I want to be
Yeah.
easy to
Don't
find.
forget that. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, so I mean, hey, you could talk about anything you want right now, Silas. The microphone's yours, and all eyes on you.
Wow. Well, this is a first. Um, Man, I just want to say happy birthday to Gary again, man. I really appreciate
Thank you, bro.
Gary. Gary has he's really been an integral part of my journey here. Like, I mean, we've had a lot of conversations, a lot of one-on-one conversations, and I mean, been really helpful and an asset to me, man. I'm really thankful, that for his presence here. He's helped me along the way, and helped me, get rid of a lot of the remnants of the old thinking that I had, and particularly, regarding my board, and just man, you really done a lot to help me along in my process in here, man, and I really appreciate you, man, and I'm really grateful to have you here.
Hey, you know what? Right now,
Hey, thank you, Silas.
you mentioned the board. Um, so Gary's been he's been denied 4 times. You've been denied once. When you got denied, you spoke to Gary
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
about your board hearing. What kind of
Right.
advice did he give you? So like that, when you go back to your second hearing, you're found suitable.
I mean, I think the best advice is just from a perspective of honesty. I mean, the most important thing is, like, we discuss it all the time amongst each other in the community. Like, it's not it's thinking of BPH is, I think I had a misconception of it was like kind of like a job interview, an interview for your freedom, and in some regards it is, but you can't go in there like with cliff notes and studying for questions they might ask, and it's just the process is about less about getting to know the BPH commissioner and deputy commissioner and getting to know yourself and living in a way that demonstrates that your transformation is genuine. So when you walk in there, you're just telling the truth and being yourself, and that's the most important thing. The truth is your number one asset, when you go into a BPH hearing, because once you live in this, then I mean, there's nothing really to rehearse for. You just, there's nothing that they can ask you that you don't know about yourself. There's, if you built insight and you've actually gone through the grieving process of what you've done and who you were, and the healing process, then and then you develop insight, and you have that intentional barrier that separates you from the type of behavior that led you to prison. So I mean, and those are some of the
Yep.
things that Gary and
Absolutely.
I have worked together with.
Yeah, you know what, Silas?
Absolutely.
When you're in that hot seat and you're in front of those the board of parole hearing, um, on the pressure level, how much pressure were you under when you were in front of them?
I can't really say that there was that much pressure, because I had resigned, you know, to just like I said, just tell the truth and be myself. So when I went in there, there was a freedom, because at the end of the day, the
This
commissioner
call
and
and
deputy
your
commissioner,
telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
the commissioner and the deputy commissioner decided my physical and my social and political freedom, but I've already achieved my mental and spiritual freedom. So, and that's something that they can't give me. That's something that I had to fight for to obtain myself. So I had a freedom when I walked into there, and I kept it when I walked out, even with the denial. So there wasn't that much pressure. I mean, obviously there's the anxiety because I selfishly want my freedom for myself and for my family, and to pursue all of the dreams that I have and to continue that. But there wasn't the pressure, the butterflies, and the angst that I anticipated I would feel.
Mm, mm. Yeah, I mean, if I think I would have been in that situation, I would have been a mess. I would have to have a cup of water, and every time they ask me a question, I would be sipping on that water. Talk about that's a good question.
Like a politician, huh? Yeah, I'm glad you asked me that question.
uh, hey, Gary, and if you're still on there, we got a
Yeah.
message
Yeah. Yeah. I'm
from your
listening. I'm listening.
little bro. He put oh no, he put little bro. He put little bro. Happy birthday, much love your way. Just to know you're in my mind 24/7. 7
Thank you,
11.
bro.
Ha ha ha.
That's my brother. Thank you, brother. I love you, man. Thank you so very much. I appreciate it. I love you, bro.
That's right. That's right. So, hey, did they notice it that you abandoned your post, Gary?
Um, not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. I'll probably get dirty looks in a minute. Yeah. Hello.
That's right. Hey, you know what? So a while ago, when
Yeah.
we originally started the video, or the stream on TikTok. On TikTok, we had somebody. They were all they were putting was PC, PC. That's like all that they were putting on the chat without like making any comments or anything.
Yeah.
When people say things
Yeah.
like that, what goes through your mind?
Um,
Me,
Silas, you wanna?
you want to feel this one?
Yeah. Me personally, I mean, I feel no way about it, no ill way about it because I mean, I don't define myself as that. I don't define myself as active or non-active. You know what I mean? I'm Gary. You know what I mean? I'm a son. I'm a brother. You know what I mean? I'm a friend. You know what I mean? Nah, I mean, I don't define myself, but I understand, but I understand the mindset because I was once in that mindset and I was once in that belief. But yeah, I mean, it doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me the least because, as I said before, right? Like I will not allow prison to define me who I am or who I should be. You know what I mean? Like I will not do that. I will not allow that to happen. So when people say those type of comments, like, no, it doesn't bother me. It doesn't do that. You know, I wish the best for everybody in prison. You know what I mean? I honestly do. Doesn't matter what side you're on. You know what I mean? I wish the best for everybody in prison. And to me, it kind of shows me the ignorance in a way. And I don't mean ignorance in a bad way, but I just mean he's misinformed. Because life ain't about what happens in prison. You know what I mean? Active, non-active. This is not life. You know what I mean? In here, I mean, we're in here. Yes, we're in here. We got to make the best of it. But like, prison holds no substance. It holds no meaning. But a lot of people still are caught up with that warped belief system. And I mean, and I get it because I was once one of those. One of those individuals caught up in that type of lifestyle, in that belief system. So yeah, when people say those type of comments, no, it doesn't bother me the least.
Man, you know what? And I like that. I like how you put that, Gary. That you're not gonna let prison, define, who you are, and let people, add labels to you. Man, that's such a great
Yeah,
answer right there. Say, yeah, that's right. You're Gary. I mean,
yeah,
Yeah, I
I'm
mean,
Gary.
we talked about
You
labels
know?
last night. About one of the viewers
Yeah,
had a question about the inmate label, and I think when
yeah,
you start talking about the comment that the individual left, I mean I think it's the same thing. I mean I think Gary just put it
hmm
eloquently. I mean you are who you say you are. And the identity
exactly,
that you accept and that you claim is who you are. You know
exactly.
I think for me the question would be to the individual, you know, who's just blurting out like just stuff online is, what type of things are you doing, to bring light, and to bring love to yourself and to your loved ones. What type of things are you doing to build a life for yourself and to make your dreams come true? I think
Amen.
a lot of
hmm
we're I think a lot of individuals are concerned with the wrong things. I mean, I don't think that the individuals that I left over there, the bloods that I left over there as a former blood, I don't think they're concerned with my being over here. Trust me, they ain't missing me over there. That the madness
You
that's
have
going
60
on over
seconds
there
remaining.
is going to continue, and it's going to continue indefinitely. So the only thing that
Exactly,
I'm concerned with is building a life for myself and for my family. So I mean,
exactly,
what someone else thinks about me is none of my business.
Yeah, and then
exactly,
and then another thing too,
exactly.
like we don't. This might be a kid, that doesn't know any better, and if he's an adult, I mean, then
hmm
uh, I don't even know what to say about that. If you get somebody in their 30s or 40s, and they're online, and
Hey,
putting stuff like that, then hey,
hey, it's like
Exactly.
Me and Silas, me and Silas, we've been through the shit. We've been in the trenches. We've been there. We've done that. And what do we have to show for it? We can't put that on our resume, like me and Silas talked about. We can't go to a job interview and say, I was doing this, I was doing that. It has no meaning. It has no substance.
Yeah,
So that's it.
I don't think I can go into a bank. I don't think I can go into a bank and tell them that I whacked three people on a yard and use that to get a loan to start a small business. I mean, that's just not capital. You know what I mean? That's just not that's not going to be sufficient, man. The real world don't work like that. Grown ups don't think like that. So I think this just it's just all about just perspective. I mean, I hope the individual that made the comment, gets himself together and I wish him nothing but the best, like I want for everybody.
that's right. Silas, I know it's about to hang up right now. All right, so the call got cut off, and hopefully, Silas is able to call us back, and if he is, then we'll go ahead and connect. They're in the day room. I think today they go out of the day. They're able to go out in the day room from I think like from nine in the morning to I think at about noon. I want to say. I know at least it's normally about 3 hours that they're able to be out there. Hello, let me see. Hey, Marlene, yeah, you're definitely right. He should be able to get a pass, a work pass, so he's not he shouldn't have to work on his birthday, right? All right, so right now we're just waiting for either for Gary to call in or for Silas to do a video visit right now. So as soon as they somebody calls them, we'll go ahead and continue with it. But for those of you that are new or that are on TikTok, we have a channel over on YouTube, and it's at you. And the phone's ringing. Let me just find where the hell do I got my. Here we go.
This call is now being
This
recorded.
is Global Tel Link. You have a prepaid call from
Silas Johnson.
An incarcerated individual at the Centinela State Prison, Centinela, California. This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded. You have a prepaid call. You will not be charged. Thank you for using Global Tel Link.
Hello?
Hello, James.
Yeah, it didn't allow you to do a video visit?
Yeah, it wouldn't let me log back into the kiosk.
Yeah.
It kept saying error, and I knew it was gonna do it for a second, so I just called back. I'm headed back in the cell right now.
Oh, okay. All right, and then we got a message on here from Leon, and they put keep your head up. That's right.
Hey, thank you, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate the love, man. I'm sending it right back.
Hey, so for the video visits in the day, or how long is day room for? Is it from 9 in the morning to noon, or is it 2 hours?
About 11, like 11:10, probably like 11:10.
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh wow, that is so much better. I feel like I just left the jungle.
Yeah, you can definitely hear the noise levels adjust when you close your door right there. And Leon put been there, and I'm out. Thank God. So been in prison before.
Yeah. This is definitely not the place for any human being. You know, I mean, it's tough, you know, because in my case, you know, I understand that, you know, that there are consequences to your actions, you know, and that said, I mean, just the degree of human suffering in this place is just insane. So it's hard to kind of reconcile the two, you know.
Yeah, man. I could, you know, I fully understand what you're saying. Man, wait, you know what? It was good, you know, talking to both of you. You know that was that's a cool thing, you know, about you know, you guys being out there. You know, you guys could interact, you know, on the phone calls and through the video chat. I was hoping we were able to get we would have been able to get Javi on the line, but it looks like he might have been a little bit preoccupied.
Javi was playing Mr. Telephone Man.
Yeah, I know. Yesterday he got he got a new pin pal on the Getting Out app. So hopefully that's who he was gonna be talking to today.
Yeah, I think that's so cool that you know that people in here get the opportunity to interact with people out there in the world, and like I said, just showcase the fact that, you know, that the people in here, you know, have value and add value to individuals who they encounter. So I think that's really cool that bridges are being built, you know.
Absolutely, and you know, I'm looking at the comments right here on TikTok, and Leon's putting as long as there's hope, there's always a way. Fought a first degree and won. He ended up getting a voluntary man, and he also put it's hard, but you gotta keep your head up and right. Yep, stay focused.
Yeah, I mean that's, you know, going back to the comment that was made earlier. I mean, for me, like it was really, you know, it was a difficult emotional process to leave gangland membership behind, because being a gang member fed an emotional need of mine for so long that, you know, much of my identity was wrapped up in it. And, you know, but ultimately it came down to me making a choice to, you know, to see who I was without the shield and the facade of you know, of the personality that I constructed. You know, it was and it's been really liberating for me, you know, to walk into my manhood and to just, you know, reclaim my identity, you know, who I truly am, as opposed to just a caricature, you know, that I constructed just to keep from being afraid or to keep from being hurt.
You know what? And I'm just reading one of the comments here. Leon, Lisa 79. She's actually a female. Sorry, my apologies. I should have read the whole handle on there before I assumed that you were a guy.
Absolutely.
Yeah, let me.
She actually did time for manslaughter.
Yeah, yup.
Oh wow. Yeah, I have a special place in my heart for women who have done time. My wife did nearly 5 years in a federal prison. So yeah, I mean I really identify with women who have been through the struggle and have gotten out and rebuilt their lives. I mean that's a beautiful thing, and thank you for being here with us and sharing the space with us.
Yeah, she writes. You gotta stay positive always, and if you don't get into the shiznit, there won't be none.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I'm bullshit free. This is a bullshit free zone.
Hey, Silas, and Marlene's asking, will Silas's wife be willing to tell her story on the podcast?
Yeah, that's actually coming. James and I have been working behind the scenes to make that happen. The wife has already given me the okay, and I had asked her about it. She said she was fine with it, and yeah. So what we're gonna do is bring her on, and I'll interview her, for everybody, so she can tell her story, and just give another perspective, a woman perspective on, on not just the experience of being incarcerated, but the after, post release and rebuilding, and cause that's a really important thing. Is we focus a lot on being in here and obviously our experience in here, but I think we also need to focus on post release, and everything we're doing in here should be geared toward post release.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
Continuing that progress. So we're definitely gonna have her on. I think tomorrow is her birthday, so I think she may be making an appearance tomorrow on her birthday. I was talking to James, and we kind of want to spring a little birthday appearance on her. We'll see how Queen Johnson is feeling, but there's a strong possibility that we'll have her on tomorrow. So everybody that's listening, all of the viewers, man, I really appreciate it if you send her some birthday wishes tomorrow. She's the love of my life. She supports me steadfastly, and just, I mean, I've never been loved unconditionally like I have with my wife, and yeah, she's really special. So yeah, I really appreciate that.
You know what? And Leon Lisa 79 puts, but it's different for us women. Uh, we don't politic like men, though. All fights and BS is usually over other females that look like males, laughing out loud.
Yeah, I definitely, just from what she's told me about her experience, it was pretty interesting. It's really interesting. I don't want to divulge anything. I'd rather, just get her on and interview her, and let her tell, talk in the first person about her experience. But there was a lot of things. There were a lot of things that actually surprised me, and particularly because she was in the Fed, so I mean, it's different altogether than California's prison system, and just throw in the fact that it's a women's institution. It was just different.
You know what, Silas? And she just put Leon Lisa 79. She put, and before I left, Chowchilla pretty much became co-ed, and that's definitely right. You know what? I've been trying to get a hold of a female that's either in there to kind of share their what's going on behind there, because I don't think I've ever heard any women call in and share like their experience. Right now it's kind of a trip. Because like my question would be like, since they're bringing in like actual men in there that identify as women, do they keep them segregated from actual women, or are they just fully integrated?
Wow, I that's a good question.
Yep.
It's a very good question.
Or like, do they do like? Because I
Huh.
know, like in a cell, I mean, I mean, common sense. What I would do if I was running that place, then okay, you still have your family jewels. Okay, we're gonna put you right here in a cell with a bunch of other people that still have their family jewels. I'm not gonna sit there and put somebody that has their family jewels with a woman. That's a recipe for disaster right there.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I've heard
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
I've heard that there are men at those institutions, but I don't know. I would have to see it like on a special or something to believe it. Like I just cannot fathom guys being in a woman's prison, being housed with women. I mean, regardless of whatever identity that they're living under, that just seems just like a bridge too far for me. You know, without offending anybody, it seems like it's a bridge too far.
Hey, Leon Lisa 79. Can you were you there when men had already been showing up already? And if you were there, were they in the same room or cell as other women? Oh, what? And she's saying that even in county jail is co-ed. What?
No
Hey,
way.
hey,
No way.
hey, Leon Lisa, would you mind calling in? That's definitely piqued my interest right there. If you could call in, it would be great. If you're willing to call in, I could provide you with the number, and maybe we could maybe me and Silas could pick your brain on that. Just call in. Let me give you the number. Let me know when you're ready, and I'll. No, you know what? And I'll type it up right here. Let me see. If you could call into an actual phone, and I could pick it up, and you'll be able to conversate with me, and I'm typing it up right now. 716. I should have this number memorized by now, but let me see here. 330. Okay, there it is. There's the number if you want to call in. And then you'll be connected. Let me make sure I got everything connected over here on this side. Shit, hold on. Let me make sure I got everything. I'm ready because I got wires all over the place over here. Let me see. Call centric. And I need one cable. Sorry, Silas. I'm over here trying to set
Not
everything
at
up.
all.
I gotta make sure I got all the cables over here. Okay. Gotta move this to over here to over there, and I'm plugging in the other phone right now. All right. So I'm ready. I'm ready for that phone call at any time.
You got James on the ones and twos, the ghetto Zuckerberg.
All right. So I just dropped that phone number, Leon Lisa, and I'm ready for we're ready for your phone call when you call in. All right, Silas. But yeah, man. Man, like I don't know. I don't think I'm ready for what we're about to hear right now.
Yeah, I don't think I'm prepared either. I never dreamed that was the case. That you hear stuff, but I mean rumors are rumors, But to hear that's actually taking place and that
You have 60 seconds remaining.
is actually happening, that's something else.
Yeah. It's been happening for quite some time now. I just don't think it's been getting that much publicity, in the news. Uh, okay, the phone's ringing. Hold on, let me check.
All right, I'm
Uh,
gonna call back.
okay, call back, call back. I can hear the phone ringing, but my phone's not ringing over here. Shit, hold on, hold on. Sorry, Lion Lisa. Snap, hold on. Can you call back again? Hold on. All
This
right,
is
so
Global
This call is now
Link.
being
You have a
recorded.
prepaid call from
Silas Johnson.
an incarcerated individual at the Centinela State Prison, Centinela, California. This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded. You have a prepaid call. You will not be charged for this call. Thank you for using Global Tel Link.
hello.
Oh, okay, I'm back.
Hello.
Hello, hey, so
Yeah, I'm back.
she's on. She's on. Sorry about that. It was ringing the
It's
phone.
all right. It's all good.
All right,
It's all good. Eh?
so like, can you go ahead and tell us who you are? And man, I'm definitely interested in listening to like what the situation was right there in Chowchilla. Were women in the same room or cell as men that still had their family jewels, intact?
No, yeah. Like what happened was a lot of men. This was back in 2021. That's when they passed the law, so they started coming in on as of the 1st of 2021. It was men that considered themselves transgender, but we're not transgender. They were like straight up vatos, like all tatted and stuff. Pretty much, it was a lot of lifers. So it started off in county jail because I did 2.5 years in county when I was fighting my case. And when I was in county, I encountered three men. There was 3 men in there, and I was like, it tripped me up because I was like, I'm not used to that. You know what I'm saying? I had never been to jail like that either. But anyways, the difference right there was that in county, they wouldn't allow the men to go in the 2-man cells with the female, so they slept pretty much in the day room. But in prison, when they started coming in the buses, they was putting in, they were housed, so it was pretty much co-ed, and even a couple of females got pregnant. A couple guys got jumped. It was crazy. It was crazy though, but it was something that I've never really like experienced before. But it tripped me out though, for real, for real.
So,
Yeah.
so what kind of housing setup was it? Was there like a?
Well,
I mean, my wife told me that there was a setup like.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
Well, look, in
Like,
Chowchilla, because I was housed in Chowchilla since I got their reception and stuff, and I did my time right there. I wasn't allowed to go anywhere else because of my points and stuff. I was STG and all kind of stuff. Anyways, right there, our house setup is 8. It's a 8-man cell. So it's eight people to a cell. Yeah, and then over there in county jail is a 2-man cell. So it was different. But yeah, there was a lot of BS going around and stuff. I'm sorry.
So in the 8-man cell, is there like obviously there's a bathroom, a sink, and a toilet in there, but is there like a shower in the room?
Yeah, everything's in the room. It's a shower, a bathroom, and there's 2 sinks. It's an 8-man cell. Yeah, we got everything in there.
Hey, let me ask you. So you mentioned that some women, ended up pregnant. Were these encounters were they consensual?
Yeah, of course. I mean, you have a lot of people that are lifers, and then also too, like the men that came there. Most of them are like lifers that are doing like their LWAPs, So now the new thing is this, because a lot of females too that I tripped out when I touched down in prison. There was a lot of females that look like straight vatos, you know what I'm saying? But that's because they begin the testosterone shots. So nowadays, like how they do it now is like as soon as you get locked up or whatever, even from county or when you go to prison, whatever, they ask you, like, what do you consider yourself as? Well, if I considered myself a male, because we had one transgender female, it was a male that turned into a female in the county jail, and he didn't make it there, to be honest with you, because the female be with all that bullshit. It's like, females is crazy. So that transgender that was a female now, because he had breasts and stuff, he turned into a female. He didn't make it there. He asked to be moved back to the males.
Really?
So it's pretty much what you consider yourself, because they ask you, like if you say that you consider yourself transgender, and you say you consider yourself, you don't have to say you feel like a woman, but if you say you consider yourself transgender, and they ask you, so where do you want to be housed at? Do you prefer to be housed with females or males? If you say females, they're going to ship you off to a female prison or county jail. Because it's not, they're violating your rights.
Okay, so you've been in the system before, so you're familiar with the CC1, with the correctional counselor, right? Okay, now when you go to your annual review, they just started this probably 2 years, I'll say 2 years ago, maybe 3. When I went to my annual, the counselor puts this paper in front of me, and I'm, just checking off the regular stuff, signing off for the annual. And he asked me, what pronouns do you use? And I was like, what do you mean? And he was like, well, what pronouns, he, she, her? I'm like, I'm a guy. He was like, well, how do you, what's your, how do you identify? And I'm like, I'm a guy. It was just weird.
Well, that's the cause right there. That's exactly what it's for. It's for that. It's for that purpose. Yeah. I mean, I see a lot of stuff, but like I said, it's. I tripped out because I used to hear about stuff because I had a brother that passed away many, many years ago, and he was he did juvenile life. You know what I'm saying? He got locked up when he was like 13, and he didn't get out till he was like 28. So my brother, he used to tell me stuff, And when I went to prison, I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of like on my toes because I was like, I fought this case, I was given, it was 60 years to life, And then when I went to my trial and stuff, the only deal that they ever gave me was 21 years, and I had 2 cases. So one was a bigger case than the other one, and they were like, it's 21 years, and we'll pretty much sweep the other case under the rug. So I said, I'm not going to lie, I got scared at first. I was like, nah. And then I was like, nah, I'm not going to let these people play with my life. You know what I'm saying? I stood my ground, and I was like, if they're going to, I'm going to roll the dice. This is my life. So I decided to roll the dice, and I was like, nah, I'm not going to do all that time. I'm not. And I took my stuff to trial. My attorney was mad. He was like, I'm not going to represent you. You got to fire me. I can't just let you go. I said, no. I said, you're going to be the one to get me out of here, and we're going to go for this. I'm getting out. I'm not going to stay here too long. And sure enough, I did. I went, and I got the lowest term because mine was, I had a, what do you call it? I'm sorry?
So
they gave me 6 years, 8 months.
How much?
They gave me 6 years, 8 months.
How much of that? And you did
and
the
then
whole
from
6
that
years,
time, I went to, no, I didn't do the whole 6 years. I went to CCTRP and then knocked off another 15 months.
Oh,
so
wow.
I only did about 4.5,
home?
almost 5 years. Yeah. Yeah.
So how long have you been home?
I've been out for almost 2 years now. In May, it'll be 2 years on the 29th. It'll be 2 years since I've been out.
That's beautiful. And Congrats.
Yeah, you know what? It's nice to be out, but you know what? My experience being locked up in prison, because that's when you know who your family is, even your own family and your friends are. And when everybody turn your back on you, and I'm going to tell you this much, me, in my case, the time that I was facing and for my crime, nobody ever thought I would get out. I even myself started to believe it at one point, and then I had to shake my head and say, nah, forget this, nah, this ain't it. This ain't it for me. I did the most of what I can do for myself. I stayed prayed up. I fasted a lot. And I said, nah, I can't do this. No. I turned myself to God, and I told him, you know what? You judge me based on what you think that I am and what I did. You know my heart. You know why this happened. I didn't wake up one day and say, you know what, I'm gonna take this person's life. No, my situation was, unfortunately, it was self-defense, but they called it imperfect self-defense. And if I would have sat there and took their time, I wouldn't have been here talking to you guys. I wouldn't have been able to feel the breeze in my face outside, feeling freely. But you know what? I'm not gonna lie though.
That's right.
My whole experience in being out, like I lost everything. I went from having 2 cars, my family, like everything. I lost everything, like bam, everything. And then next thing you know, I'm sitting in jail. Like, damn, am I ever gonna be able to be out? You know, hug my kids, you know, stuff like that. But I ain't gonna lie to you, it was an experience that changed my life forever. I ain't never been the same, to be honest with you, and this might sound selfish, but right now that you're in there, you take advantage of that time, and you take that time for you. You be selfish with yourself, because once you get out, it's not ever gonna be the same. It's never the same. It's not.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It's crazy that you say that.
A lot of stuff changes. A lot of stuff changes, and
Yeah,
I'm going to be, like I said, I don't want to sound like I'm being selfish, but to be honest with you, all the stuff that I've been dealing with out here and going through, I wish I was back in there. You know why? Because at least I have time for myself, and I can think for myself and do for myself and not see all this stuff. I know a lot of people fell out on me, but it's all right. You know what? I can't complain, because at least I made it out, you know. But and then I'm gonna tell you my whole trip was a blessing. Let me tell you why. Because when I got out, I was supposed to be on parole, right, and all this stuff. I checked in and everything. You know when I got discharged? A month and a half after I got out. A month and a half after I got out, I got discharged off parole. My parole agent told me, "Lady, you don't belong here." They discharged me, so I was blessed. My whole trip was blessed, you know. Yeah, I got out in a month after, a month and a half after I got a discharge off parole. He told me, "Go enjoy your life."
Well, I tell you,
take advantage of your second chance.
We're definitely glad that you're back home. You back out with your kids, and I mean, I take it from me, somebody that's been in here. I've been down. You know, I got arrested at the end of February. You know, February 23rd, 2001, and I've been down 23 years, and I mean, it never gets any easier being away from your family. I mean, both of my parents have passed away since I've been here. You know, my dad passed in 2015. My mom just passed in this past year in November, and things change. People, you know, kids grow up, and my daughter's 24. You know, kids grow up, and old friends, people who you thought were, you know, on your side and with you for life, you know, they move on, and you know, you really get to see, you know, what relationships really matter during this experience.
That's why. You know, because before I got locked up, I had all kind of friends. Let me tell you, I'm the type of person that when somebody needs something, I'm the first one to jump. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's my last dollar in my pocket. When I got locked up, everybody turned their back on me. They wouldn't even accept my prepaid calls. Why? Because they thought I needed something. I needed something. I needed someone to hear me out, someone to just listen to me, to vent out, and for my experience that got me there. You know what I'm saying? Because I was tortured for a whole month and a half. I lived 100 and. It was 100. I don't even. It's even hard for me to remember now because I try to put it past me. But I lived a living hell. I lived through hell before I went there. You know, I met a guy. Let me tell you what happened. I met a guy that was in county jail, and I was just trying to be a friend. It was my friend that called me that was in there for a ticket, and I decided to help this dude. You know what I'm saying? And when he came out, guess what? He was a wolf in sheepskin. Let me tell you, somebody I never lived in my life before. Like, he locked me in the trailer and all kind of stuff. Like, he beat me at one point for 72 hours straight on every hour on the dot over stuff that I didn't do. You know what I'm saying? So that's why
You have 60 seconds remaining.
I take my experience and just try to move forward. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna lie, my life ain't never been the same. And I don't think it'll ever be the same. I ain't the same person before I went in. But you got to try to stay positive.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
Just stay focused.
I'm going to take a quick break and call right back. I'll be connected with you guys in 1 sec.
All right, cool. Hey, thank you, Silas. Hey, and
All right.
On TikTok, they're asking if you don't mind sharing how old are you? How old are you?
I'm in my mid 40s.
Mid 40s. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
And so earlier on, you mentioned that you were in county jail, and in county jail, that's the first time that you had seen, them bringing men into the unit. Um,
Yeah, well, I'm gonna be honest. I mean, I ain't never been in and out of jail.
yeah,
I was like my first and my only trip.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So it was something that not like what people talk about, because you hear a lot of things. And yeah, it surprised me for real, like to see men there. You know,
Yeah, that.
but anyway,
Oh, he's calling back. Let me connect the call
it's
here.
something new.
This is Global
This
Tel
call is
Link.
now
You
being
have a
recorded.
prepaid call from
Silas Johnson.
an incarcerated individual at the Centinela State Prison, Centinela, California. This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded. You have a prepaid call. You will not be charged for this call. To accept this call, say or dial 5 now. Thank you for using Global Tel Link.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Hey.
it's crazy.
Okay, I'm back.
So I was
It's all
asking her right
good.
I
now.
wanted to
Let
go
me
ahead,
let me
Jake.
say
Go
what I'm
ahead.
gonna say, and then you could ask her. So right now I was speaking to her, well, when you were not on the air, and she had mentioned that she this on this case that she went to prison on, this that was her first and only time ever being in the system, county or state prison. She had no prior experience to that type of environment up until that moment. So that's all I wanted to say. Silas, if you have a question, go ahead, and the
Well,
mic's yours.
I just regarding the trauma, obviously the trauma that she suffered as a result of her incarceration. I just wanted to ask, have you ever tried to access any type of therapy through a clinician?
No, to be honest with you, no. I ain't never did none of that. But yeah, I mean, it was just, I don't know. No, I've never. It's just kind of like, I know it's not good to just kind of put a patch over it, but that's why I've been getting by. And, I mean, I'm not saying it works to the fullest, because it doesn't, because at the end of the day, regardless, like I got people that don't like me for the simple fact that I went to prison for that, but that's because that was somebody's relative, somebody's son, somebody's father, somebody's, brother. But at the same
Right.
time, they're only seeing that side. But what about what I went through? I'm not trying to justify what I did, because I could never, ever take that back. And God knows, as well as that person knows, and that, including one of the family members that I talked to, knows that, if I could switch places with that person, I would. You know why? Because I feel like when that person left, everything just stopped right there. I have to live with this for the rest of my life. You know what I'm saying? It's not something that I'm proud of. No, it's something that I regret. Yes, I wish I could have just walked away, but I wasn't given that option. It was 2 against 1,
I think
and you know.
I think that's important. What you just said. What you just said is really important, and a lot of people have misconceptions about individuals, particularly who are incarcerated for manslaughter, murder, first degree, second degree. They have a lot of people have this misconception that that the people who all of the people who commit these crimes are just heartless human beings who just have just who are just soulless and just have no compassion or remorse. And I think it's important what you just said. It exemplifies like that when for anybody out there who's doing whatever you're doing, living whatever life you live in, particularly a criminal or gangland culture, whether you selling dope, you robbing, you fighting people, you assault people, or or God forbid you kill somebody. Like what you do, there's a cost. There's a price for what you do, on your spirit, and what you do, it not only changes other people's lives and affect people negatively, but it changes you, the things that I've done, it's changed me, and that's, that's a difficult part. And I'm not talking about somebody, claiming victimhood or being a victim, because I don't think of you as a victim. I don't think of myself as a victim. It's just important that everybody, the viewers, know that, the consequences of your actions aren't just limited to the victim. They extend to the victim's family member, they extend to the community, they extend to the perpetrator's family, and ourselves as well,
Well, see, look, in my case, what happened in my case, what helped me out, what was very, very detrimental in my case was this, that I wasn't the aggressor. One, I wasn't the aggressor. Two, I never lied about it.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
I told on myself. I said I did it, and the reason why I did it. You know what I'm saying? I never tried to lie about anything. I turned in the weapon. I said it was me. I wasn't trying to hide from the law. I wasn't trying to hide from nobody. I was determined to go and do the time that I needed to do for what I did, And that's what I did. I didn't turn myself in because I didn't get to. You know what I'm saying? They got to me before I could turn myself in, but that's fine. Like I said, I never denied it. I never denied it. And I ain't going to lie. I mean, there's times where I feel like crap. I feel like crap, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it was somebody that I cared about. I really cared about this person. I try to show him a different type of life. You know what I'm saying? A different type of lifestyle. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was used to running the street, robbing people, stealing here, stealing there. I wasn't that type of person. You know what I'm saying? I'm very level-headed, and I am a hustler, but there's different types of way to hustle to make good money. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't all resort down to violence and stuff like that. Like, I'm a hustler straight up. You know what I'm saying? I've been taking care of myself since I've been 14, so, I know how to get my money
like you said,
the right way.
There are different, and like you said, there are different types of hustling. I mean, when I was out in society, I was doing the wrong thing, selling dope, robbing, and, and now that I'm in here, I'm in college, I'm an author, make no mistake, I'm a hustler, it's just I'm taking all of that negative energy that I use for illegal hustles, and now I'm hustling legal.
Right. Look, but don't get me wrong. I'm not knocking nobody for doing their thing, because I'm gonna tell you straight up. I grew up in the street. You know what I'm saying? I've been on my own since I was 14 years old. I had my first house. I bought my first house when I was 16. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no perfect. You know what I'm saying? Perfect person either. I done did my share of stuff too, as far as illegal stuff too. But I'm saying there's a way to do stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm not perfect. I never claim to be perfect, but I ain't never try to do anything to harm anybody or try to get over anybody. I don't burn my bridges, you know what I'm saying? Because, at the end of the day, you might never know when you might need a lifeline, you know what I'm saying? It's a way of doing stuff.
Yeah.
And it's helped me out, like now, at my point in life where I'm at right now, and I'm just going to ask the gentleman that gave me his number, if you cannot call my number and stuff like that or anything like that, because I don't want to have issues with my current partner, because he wants me to forget about my life, just completely erase it out of my past, and you can't do that. It's a part of me that affects me in my everyday life. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Even though I live okay, I'm my own boss. I have, I have a pretty good lifestyle now, but it still doesn't change the fact of what happened and what I live through on a daily basis. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I am a person. I'm not a victim. I have a heart, and I have a past as well.
Absolutely.
I can't change it, but I can't change it, but it's always there. You know what I'm saying? It's like saying, forget who you are, forget where I can try to forget where I came from, but it still doesn't change anything. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I try to make the best of it, but there's always been like this hole in my heart that can't nothing fill it. You know what I'm saying? Can't nothing feel it because at the end of the day, that person that left, he took a piece of me with him. You know, he took a piece of me with him straight up. Like, it's crazy.
I just want to congratulate you for. I'm sorry. I just want to congratulate you for staying strong. You know, in spite of all of the, all of the trauma that you caused and all of the trauma that you've been through. You know, yourself as a part of your journey. And I think I think it's really brave of you to come on here and share your story with us. And I just want to say, like, I really respect you, sharing a bit of yourself and your journey with us. And I mean, you're gonna be okay. You don't sound like somebody that's gonna fold up.
No.
I know you're gonna make it.
No, yeah. Hey, you know what? Let me tell you something that I learned. Okay, maybe it might be the Capricorn in me because I am a Capricorn. You know what I'm saying? We like to climb the steepest mountains. Anyway, look, sometimes you get a point in your life where, like, you go through so much stuff, like so much, like being incarcerated and going to prison, fighting this case. It's like where you lose everything and all you got left is your strength. You ain't got no choice but to be strong. You can't be weak in there. Let me tell you something, because one day when I was coming from my trial, I was in my emotions, and I didn't like to show my emotions because every time I won't bother anybody, okay? I will not bother anybody. I will go sit in the corner somewhere by myself in the day room, and then my tears would just come out. I won't sob, but my tears would just roll out. I couldn't help it. This girl came up to me and told me, "Man, you're weak." I looked at her. I had so much rage in me. I was like, no, I'm going to catch another case and I will never leave this place. That's why I didn't like to show emotion. But it's like I said, sometimes you go through too much stuff that all you have left is your strength. You know? You ain't got nothing left but to be strong. But you know what? Let me tell you, being in there, that's holy ground you're stepping on. You're in Holy Land, amidst of all the hell that lives around you, everything that goes around. Because I've seen a lot of stuff, but like I said, if you don't get into nothing, there won't be nothing. You know what I'm saying? But I miss my solitude when all my cellmate was hungover and I had to get up to go to work at 5 o'clock. I couldn't get no other job outside the main kitchen because of my STG status. Like, they put me on, they gave me this big old long list of all this stuff that I'm not even a gang member. I ain't never been a gang member in my life. I'm just a resident. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, I had to go through it, and I had to do what I had to do, and I did the best of it. But I miss my alone time, waking up, being in my prayer, just being alone, which I was never alone at the end of the day.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
Well, look, I enjoyed talking to you guys, but I came to visit my mother. She's 80 years old. I'm thank God that she waited for me because I almost lost her a couple of times in there, and I lost my dad a long time ago. My dad was in prison. He did 2 long terms. I only seen him once, and that was in 91 when he had finished one of his terms, and then he went back and died in 2001. My dad was 65. He was old, so I lost my dad in prison. And my mama hung tight, and I came to visit her, so I want to spend some quality time with her, and I appreciate you guys so much, and you keep your head up, stay prayed up, and stay focused. Okay?
Hey, thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you for having me on here. It was nice talking to you.
Absolutely.
You guys have a good.
God bless.
All right. Have a good day.
You
Thank
take
you,
care.
guys. God bless you too.
You as well.
All right,
Thank you.
too. Bye.
Damn, that was a trip. Today when I started the stream, I never envisioned, us, making a connection with somebody that's actually been there to Chowchilla and was able to share shed some light and some insight on her experience there. as a woman, and with all the foolery that's going on right now.
Yeah, that wow, that was really, yeah, that was really enlightening. It's always good to get a fresh perspective, because I mean, being the man in here,
You have 60 seconds remaining.
after walking on the main line for 20 years, doing 7+ years in the shoe and 3 years over here, it's like, there's not that much more to see, regarding this whole culture, and so I mean, I got the ins and outs of this down, but to hear somebody else's perspective, it's always interesting to me. I love hearing other people's stories, and that was just really fascinating to hear. And, I want to thank her again for sharing her story with us.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I'm glad she did. She did. She was willing, to come on and speak her piece and share, some of her journey with us. Um, like I mentioned earlier on, I haven't been fortunate enough to, get any ladies that are currently incarcerated or formerly incarcerated, to come on in these live streams. I had made a connection some months back, but it just never. All right, so Silas, his call got disconnected. He should be calling us back shortly, and we'll go ahead and continue. And man, yeah, hey Marlene, you're right. Yeah, man, that was a good one. And the media's not talking about that. No, and then I don't think they are going to be talking about what's going on back there. And you know what? To be honest with you, it doesn't seem like.
This call is now being recorded.
This is Global Tel Link. You have a prepaid call from
Silas Johnson.
an incarcerated individual at the Centinela State Prison, Centinela, California. This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded. You have a prepaid call. You will not be charged for this call. To accept this call, say or dial 5 now. Thank you for using Global Tel Link.
Hello, Silas.
Okay, I'm back.
Yep. Yeah, I was reading out one of the comments that Marlene wrote, and she put, "Man, that was a good one." And the media is not talking about that. Yeah, they're surely not speaking of what's happening in these women's prison. The only way we're gonna bring awareness to what is going on behind those walls, to actually make contact with these women that are back there, or the ones that have come out, and is not a good situation. It's definitely a recipe for disaster.
Yeah, it's not ideal. It's definitely not ideal. I don't claim to be an authority on the whole trans experience. I have next to zero knowledge about the whole identity and lifestyle. I do know that it's like you said, not a good recipe when you put men in close quarters with women in a correctional facility. I think there has to be some kind of common sense tempered with compassion. When you're talking about acknowledging someone's identity and humanity. I think that there are common sense policies that are going to have to prevail in the future to stop some of the oversight issues, that these new policies are bringing with them.
Yeah, man. You know what, Silas? I was reading your messages right now on the Getting Out app.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
My apologies. That's why I had told you last night. Just call me. Don't just call me, because I was gonna be sleeping. So I just got around to reading your messages. Good thing Gary didn't wait around, and he was proactive and gave me a call. Because if not, I still probably would have been sleeping right now.
Yeah, I'm running on fumes right now, man. I'm telling you, man. It's yeah. I'm off a big shot of Maxwell House right now.
Man, yep, yep, yep. Fortunately for me, I mean, I don't have to go to work today, so, you know, I'll, I get some time, to hang around the house, and when my daughter, wakes up, we'll probably be running around here because she'll probably, be waking up all recharged and ready to play.
That's right.
So
Yes, that was. Go
go
ahead. I'm
ahead,
sorry.
go ahead, Silas. You got it, you got it.
I can I kind of I'm scrambled eggs right now. I kind of forgot what I was going to say.
Okay. Oh, so what I was gonna ask you was, what do you have in your plans for today?
Well, I have class at two o'clock to 5 o'clock. So I'll be leaving for class at around like 1:50. So I have that on tap, and I have a CGA lifers group, usually from like around 5:30 to 7:30, but we haven't had it for the past couple of weeks, so I'm not sure if we have a sponsor for that. So yeah, so that might be it. Just going in there and taking some notes, and I think we might actually be watching a film today in my class, my journalism class, and yeah, that'll be it. My wife's break is at 12 o'clock. She'll be taking a break, so I'll call her on her lunch break and play kissy pool with my wife for a little bit and get ready for school.
All right, all right. So for today, I think this will, or at least for right now, this will be our last call, and then
Okay.
we'll set something up. I don't know, maybe I don't know today, tomorrow, or not. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, we'll set maybe we'll do. I'm not sure if you're up for the late night hype. Maybe we could get a late night hype going on tonight, and whatever you're
Yeah,
available to do.
okay, yeah, we'll definitely I'll touch base and circle back and we'll see. I got to come back here and get a few hours. I probably might get about an hour of sleep before class.
Get it in, Silas.
And have me a strong cup of coffee so I don't fall asleep in class.
Yeah, it's something you don't want to do. Not a good look.
Yeah, man. No, not at all. Not at all.
Man, Marlene put this is the longest live. Yup, yeah, it is. We've been doing these 2 hour lives. Um, I mean, that's the only way we're ever gonna be able to get our message out is by staying on here as much as we can and putting out all the information that we can just to you know um, shed some light on what's going on either at these male prisons or these women's prisons and things of that nature.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And we appreciate you, Marlene, for being a star supporter.
Yeah, she's definitely a real one.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, she every time I'm on, she falls through and supports, so we definitely appreciate that.
Yep, yep, yep. Um, all right, Silas. So well, I think I'm gonna go ahead and cut the stream. Do you want to go ahead and give some shout outs before I conclude this stream?
Yeah, I mean, as always, I want to thank you for having me on. I want to send a shout out to all the viewers that joined us today. Say another happy birthday to Gary. Yeah, and happy birthday Eve to my wife. And yeah, man, just yeah, thank you for all of the viewers and people that tuned in and shared their stories with us. Yeah, so yeah, that's about it. Hope you join us again and peace.
Yeah, all right. So yeah, likewise, I want to go ahead and give a shout out to anybody that was listening to our stream today. Marlene, we had ICEMAN, we also had Reggie, Rosie, Francisco from Washington State, Righteous Monkey. So we had everybody, tuning in. So I want to go and give a shout out to everybody that was listening on either whether it was on YouTube or on TikTok. And like I said around here, life's like a candle. Once you blow it out, it's lights out. And with that, we are out. We're signing off. Thank you, Silas.
Peace.
Peace.